I read some time ago that a good teacher has been defined as someone who makes themselves progressively unnecessary. This was the thought that came to mind when I attended a few sessions of the Inside Out course offered by Dr. Apurva Jayaraman. She was encouraging us to find our own paths and providing us the means and tools to continue. My formative years were in Madras, now called Chennai, where I started learning both Bharatanatyam and Carnatic music. I have watched the recitals of many stalwarts and attended lectures, talks, lecture demonstrations, and discussions. What I feel is that true art moves us, it stirs something in us. When I saw Dr. Apurva Jayaraman, I saw this. Well thought out pieces, great technique, beautiful costumes. I noticed all of this in her, but beyond that, I also saw the energy that Ananda, that joy brings. So when I saw that she was offering courses, I immediately applied. I remember the prospectus mentioned that this was a process based approach. Technique, grammar of the art form, for instance, how the Natya Rambha is held, how mudras are used, all of these were addressed, learnt, and internalized, just as a student of Indian classical music first works on getting their Shruti aligned. What happens in each adaval and every movement? For me, a good deal of unlearning happened. When I signed up for the course, I didn't do so that I could learn a piece and perform it somewhere or feel validated. I thought I was doing it for the sake of learning. But during the course, I realized that I had these expectations from myself based on my age, based on what I thought I knew, based on how quickly I was supposed to know it. The Inside Out course of the study room provided us the space and time to learn and absorb at our own pace, and whatever was not needed got dropped, and I learned how to learn. Now, beyond good technique, which is very important, and pretty movements where it's easy to get caught in, what is Natyam? What is it that has some of us transfixed? Dr. Apurva chose a piece like the Varnam to guide us through this process. The Varnam in the Bharatanatyam repertoire is an exhaustive piece covering both nritta, movement, and abhinaya, expressions. We had ample time to delve deep into both of these aspects. We took a good look at movement, adavas, jatis, so look at the patterns. We explored it orally, visually, and how it felt when we moved to it. And on the abhinaya side, we took a good look at the Naika, the heroine of the Varnam. Who is she? Who is she pining for? Why is she pining? Through all of this, Dr. Apurva was sharing her own journey as a dancer, whatever she gleaned on the way, and kept encouraging and nudging us to investigate, to find out, to be convinced in whatever we were learning, and to make the dance our own. To add to my opening sentence about a good teacher becoming progressively unnecessary, I want to say that in my opinion, there are three main qualities for a good teacher. The first is content. They need to know their subject inside out. The second is that they need to have the ability to communicate, to convey this to the person seeking to learn and ensure that it reaches them. Not all great performing artists automatically become good teachers. And the third is a genuine desire to share, to guide, and to teach. On all these three aspects, Dr. Apurva is just amazing. She is outstanding. Throughout the course, I felt this genuine sharing and teaching happening. She was present in every class, 100%, with full focus, open to new ideas and feedback. Always willing to stay back as long as needed, never in a hurry. She made every moment count. Each moment was so precious because so much was being shared. Although this round of the Inside Out course is over, for me, I feel that this is just a new beginning. My practice, my focus, the way I look at it all has changed. There has been a shift, and for that, I will always be grateful.